Hey guys, welcome to Lingua Marina. As you might have noticed, I have just came back from my vacation, so I feel really energized, ready to create more content for you, ready to share what I know about English with you and share how English is improving my life every single day. Because remember, English is your instrument that help you achieve your goal. English is not your end goal. It's just something that empower you to see the world, to explore the world, and to bring your expertise to people from different places across the world. And by the way, I was traveling. I went to Guatemala, I went to Honduras, I went to Panama, I went to Mexico, and I went to Belize. And everywhere I came, I got DM for you guys saying, "Oh, Marina, you are in my country, and this is the most exciting thing." And every time I get a DM like that, I thanks my English language for that, because my English is actually helping me connect with you guys. If you are watching from one of those countries, let me know in comment down below. I feel in love with every single country. I really like Panama just because I didn't expect it to be so like wow. All the high rise, it was really beautiful. I've already mentioned some countries where I've been to Honduras, and you are wondering maybe why I didn't say at why I didn't say in. So today we are going to talk about preposition. I'm going to share some rules that people use to determine which preposition to use. So if you are ready, let's start. Let's do it. Today we are going to talk about the most common preposition at, in, and on. So let's do a quick quiz. You live 13 long street, and you have to select either in, on, or at. I'm visiting my grandma or hospital. I like traveling a train. Oh, you're gonna get the right answer at the end of this video, but make sure you read your quick answer down so you can check yourself later now. Let's talk about some rules. The first rule is when. Use at is used with a very exact place. Think small building like something that is small, you will always use at the door, at the hospital, at school, at the university, at the table, at the door. So something specific will always be at. But when you are thinking about big thing like, I don't know, Panama or Guatemala or Saint Petersburg or London, you will never say at, because at only applies to smaller thing, and London, Panama, Guatemala, those geographical location. So you can be at London, yeah, but I am at the desk, I am at home, I am at my studio, I am at the bus, at this university, at the door. That's cool. Use on with street and avenues. I live on Park Avenue. I live on Green Street. So on is always with the street, but please remember there are always exception. Like if you are talking about university, you are talking about campus, you say I live on campus. Is this location where you have your dorms, you have your class, you have your restaurants, cafeterians. So on campus will be an exception, but normally on is only used with street. Now, when we are talking about the street, there is another thing to remember when we have a number them we use at. I live at 13 Green Street at 45 Dunstan Street, but when we don't have a number like I'm asking you where you are right now and you are answering I'm a market on a market street, you don't give me a number and then use on on Green Street. So at use when we give the full address street number on when we just mention the stream and we talk about something bigger than street, we use the preposition in. So from example you have different part of town, we are having lunch in Chinatown or we are having lunch in a Nob Hill. This is like a district here in San Francisco with cities as I already mentioned. I live in London. I live in New York. We have been in New York for 2 weeks. We are in Los Altos Hills. With state, I live in California. With part of countries, my friends spend vacation in the south of India. With countries, I used to live in Russia. We use with continent. My sister is in Africa. So to sum things up, we use at with specific location on with less specific location like street and in with bigger location like cities, towns, countries, part of countries. If you are already feeling overwhelmed with that with what going on and we haven't yet started the most interesting part of the video where I'm gonna explain more thing about preposition. I will I would highly recommend it a book called Grammar is All You Need to It to Proceed by my company called Lingua Trip by Certificate Teacher. This is a handbook that covers all the necessary topic in English grammar and it has a chapter preposition in it has chapter and 10 say chapter on grammar rules and it's not just rules. We all get bored by those boring textbooks in this book. Like in all of my video, we try to come up with different life hack so you could understand everything better in and also it's not just you reading the material, we have include a lot of exercise so you could practice thing because with grammar it's like you just watch this video and you switch it off and you don't practice, it just goes away like, well, there is something in the back of your mind but it really goes away. And because you are watching this video, first of all you are getting 66 of this video, this workbook, and second you get a free chapter on preposition because I really want you remember this preposition that we learned. So if you follow a link below, you are going to able to receiving a free chapter and 66% of the grammar is all you need workbook. This workbook has 16 chapter on the most important topic of the English grammar done by my company, done by Lingua Trip with love, with passion for you guys, with passion for English. Again, the link is in description below. 66% and free chapter English preposition, something that we cover in this video, so you all practice, so you can print it out, put on your desk, and never ever forget that the right way to use preposition in English link below. Now let's move a little further with our preposition. I gave you something basic rules, but now we are gonna explore more example. In is also used when we are talking about an enclosure place, something that has a roof, something as wall, in a car, in a box, in a building. I'm waiting for you in my car. Can you please help me find a pen in this box? You don't put your wallet in a pocket. Now listen carefully. Right now we are moving to on, and we use on with the bus, on the bus. And you might ask Marina, but why in a car but on the bus? Wait a minute, I'm gonna explain the other word that we use on with our words that represent surface. Like this is table is a surface on a table. Your floor is a surface on the floor. Wall behind me is also surface on the wall. We also use on when we talk about left and right. On the left, on the right, or vice versa, depending on whatever you see thing, it's on the left where you are not on the next or next to or along the side of a river. For example, Cambridge is on the river Cam. No, interesting part, why in a car but on the bus, and it use with mean of transportation where you can stand up. Oh my god, English is so complicated. So you can stand up in the car, so you say in a car. You can stand up in a helicopter, but you can stand up on an airplane, so on an airplane, in a helicopter, on a bus, in a car, in a taxi, because you can stand off in a taxi. I know guys, this is why I recommended having something like a grammar book, so you can refer to things, or at least I have a script of this video in front of your eyes. On a ship, on a boat, on a plane, on a train, we use on with mean of transportation where we can stand up. We can stand up on a plane, we can stand up on the bus, we can stand up on a boat. And also maybe another hint, we use on with a mean of transportation where there is no roof, no on a horse, on a boat doesn't have a roof. Normally you can have but on a boat is normally you don't have a roof on top of you when you are on the upper deck. On a bike, you can really stand up on a bike, but it doesn't have a roof, so it on a bike. Another thing that can be super confusion for you guys, something you heard in a hospital and sometimes you heard at hospital, but of those are grammatical correct, but guys, what, they have a different meaning. So when you are saying I'm in a hospital, man, you are patient, you are actually receiving treatment. I don't remember that accident. I just remember, well, talking about waking up in a hospital. My uncle in the hospital right now, receiving treatment for his acne. I don't know if you go to the hospital for that, but he broke a leg. He is in hospital. Let's do that. I'm giving birth in a hospital, but you can also say I'm at the hospital, but that will mean that you are just saying, just doing something there, that you are not a patient. I'm visiting my uncle at the hospital because you are at the hospital, not a patient receiving treatment. You are just visiting your uncle. I'm in college. My brother volunteer at a local hospital. Again, he wasn't a patient. This is why we use at the hospital the same gas for school, museum, library, or any other institution. And we also use at with even. I'm at this Lady Gaga concert. Okay, guys. I hope it wasn't super confusion for you again. If you want to make sure you remember all the preposition, make sure to following the link below and download free chapter of grammar book. And if you feel like you're willing to interesting your education, just a little sum of money using 66 of a grammar book will be even cheaper for you because you are watching this video. And now let's check your test. I guess you remember now everything, but let's do it anyways. We live at 13 Long Street because we give the full address, we give the number and the street address. I'm visiting my grandma at the hospital. Why? Because I'm not patient. She's a patient. My grandma is in the hospital receiving treatment, and I'm visiting her at the hospital because I'm not a patient. I like traveling on a train. You can also say I love traveling but train, but this is another topic for another video here, because we are remembering that we can stand up on a train. We use on I like to travel on a train. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. The link are below, and if you are not yet subscribe this channel, please hit subscribe button. And if your friends are learning English, please share this video with them, because I think it's super useful. I'm very humble. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.